slate you to camera with your name and height.
Okay. Would you like me standing?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Hi, I'm Keelan Waddell, and I am 5'6".
Great. Okay, take your time. You're reading with Dawn. Isn't that funny?
I was gonna say.
It's weird.
Dawn, nice to meet you.
It just happened.
I'm Dawn.
All right, so take your time and when you're ready.
Are you guys always like this?
Pretty much. We've all known one another for a good while,
Must be nice to have friends like that.
most of the time. So how long have you lived here?
All my life.
Really? Never had the urge to venture out and see the world?
Me? Sure. Well, I dream about it sometimes anyway.
Well, what's stopping you?
Circumstances that are way beyond my control and shouldn't be talked about. I'm afraid my destiny will always be like you.
What a waste. I mean, you're a beautiful woman, and you seem to have so much to offer the world.
This is my home.
Did I say something wrong? Why are you helping us?
You bring me home.
So, Dawn, you grew up around here. You probably know all about the legend of Blood Lake.
Yes, I've heard much about it. It's a very sad story.
You mind?
Okay, sure. Long ago, there was a great Comanche chief who was loved and adored by his people. His name was Muguara. It is said that Muguara was visited by the Great Spirit during a vision during the last night of the dark moon.
What the hell's that? The moon thing. Part of the lunar cycle. It lasts about 3 days before a new crescent moon appears. You're such a geek. Some people call it the dark moon, but I call it the dead moon. It's a time for inner dreams and visions. A time for renewal, a time for death. Well, thanks for that. Tell us more, Dawn.
So, the Great Spirit told Muguara that he was very pleased with the way he and his people had maintained such peaceful harmony with the land. So, as a reward, the Great Spirit gave Muguara the staff of the Spirit, along with words that would reveal a hoard of gold that lies beneath the waters of the small lake.
Okay.
But this knowledge came with a price. The secret of the lake and sacred words dare not be uttered to anyone until the next dark moon, or else a horrible curse would be cast upon the land and its people.
And what did he do? What do you think?
Muguara accepted the offer.
Yes.
As each day passed, it became more and more difficult for him to keep the secret to himself. So it came to be that he confided in his daughter, Ayana.
Pretty name. I had an Indian name before I got kicked out of the Scouts. Yeah, Chief Pencil Dick. Watch it, Nick. Hey, just thought. Pen, pencil. Seriously, you got kicked out of the Scouts? Boys, let me tell the story. Go ahead.
So, the day before Muguara was to collect his reward, his village was invaded by Texas Rangers. Every man, woman, and child were killed, except the chief and his daughter.
God, that's horrible.
Come to find out, the Rangers had been mistakenly dispatched by a lynch mob who all swore that this was the tribe who had killed a woman and her baby during a raid at a nearby homestead.
Shit. A bunch of dead Indians for nothing, that's hardcore. They'll have their revenge. Not when they're dead, Cupcake. What happened with the chief and his daughter?
Muguara was tortured, and Ayana was forced to watch. Soon it became too much to bear, so she divulged the secret of the lake with the hope of saving her father's life.
But that didn't work.
No. They were both burned alive. Afterwards, the Rangers and the captain went down to the lake and recited the sacred words.
What happened?
The Great Spirit was so angered with their ruthlessness and greed that he summoned his most powerful magic and placed a horrible curse upon the lake.
What kind of curse?
The Rangers were banished to the depths of the lake, never to return. Some say that the water turned red that day.
Blood Lake.
Some say Mugiwara still protects the secret of the Blood Lake from those who dare before its waters and remain free.
Yeah, so it's a cooler legend than I thought. How much of this story do you believe?
Only those that were there know what really happened.
Great, Keelan. Let's do this again from page 59 at the top to the end. And bring to me as much tragedy,
Okay.
somber, whatever, like you're telling the story of the Trail of Tears,
Okay.
and this is your people.
Okay.
Okay? So take your time, and when you're ready.
So, the day before Mugiwara was to collect his reward, his village was raided by Texas Rangers. Every man, woman, and child were killed, except the chief and his daughter.
Wow. Oh God, that's horrible.
Come to find out, the Rangers had been mistakenly dispatched by a lynch mob who had all sworn that this was the tribe who had killed a woman and her baby during a raid of a nearby homestead.
No shit. Bunch of dead Indians for nothing, that's hardcore. They'll have their revenge. Not when they're dead, Cupcake. What happened with the chief and his daughter?
Mugiwara was tortured, and Ayana was forced to watch. Soon it became too much for her to bear that she divulged the secret of the lake with the hopes of saving her father's life.
But that didn't work.
No. They were both burning alive. Afterwards, the captain took his men down to the lake and recited the sacred words.
What happened?
The Great Spirit was so angered by their ruthlessness and greed that he summoned his most powerful magic and put a horrible curse upon the lake.
What kind of curse?
The Rangers were banished to the depths of the lake, never to return. Some say that the water turned red that day.
Blood Lake.
Some say Mugiwara still protects the secret of Blood Lake from those who dare before its waters and remain free.
Kick ass, so it's a cooler legend than I thought. How much of this story do you believe?
Only those that were there know what really happened.